I want to talk about something that I've learned recently. It's about our self-worth and how every day we get to decide our own self-worth. And sometimes it's as easy as a yes or no decision. Let me tell you a story. A few months ago, it was a Friday night. After a long week, I'd been super productive. It was an awesome week. And I decided that I deserved a beer. I had no beers in the house. I didn't want to go out. So I did a click and collect for a case of beer at the local bottle shop. And while I was driving to collect my case of beer, I was going through my head, what if it's not cold? You know, you can't have hot beer. What if it's not cold? What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question. I'm just going to say, do you have a cold case of beer? Rather than this hot beer. I walked into the shop and it was busy. They were flat out. I could tell the woman behind the counter was super stressed. And I walked out with a hot case of beer, not having asked my question. And I was so down on myself. Because I've got this problem where I sometimes struggle to speak up. What I did next was interesting. What I did next was question these doubts that were coming in. These doubts that were like, oh, you know, you didn't speak up. You don't deserve a cold beer tonight. You don't deserve enjoying your night. And I stopped them and I realized, wait a minute, I was empathetic to that lady. I didn't want to hassle her. I do deserve a good night. I do deserve a cold beer. So what I did next, rather than going home and not enjoying my night, I got a six-pack at another bottle shop. And I went home, I enjoyed a cold beer. And it was that easy. Just questioning those thoughts of doubt and deciding that I deserved a good night equaled a good night. It gets hard when those doubts come in, but we, at the end of the day, get to decide whether we have a good night or a bad night. And I feel like there's a deep lesson in that. What?
I get excited.
Yeah, but why you...
I'm sorry. I'll go outside.
The lesson is that every single day we get to decide whether we open the curtains, whether we go out for a walk, whether we stay in bed and binge watch shows on Amazon Prime. The reason I'm making this video is not only to share a story, but also to help me. I need to pick myself back up sometimes, and by making creative stuff, I can do that. So thanks for watching. There you go.